at second and third place as Gordon comes around, and he'll go to pit road with 9 laps to go. You have single car teams running in second and third. You have the Roush juggernaut leading this race with Busch first and Mark Martin in fourth, but single car teams second and third. How about that?
But that 97 car could win every race we go to. He is that good. That car is that good. They don't. If they have no engine failures, they have no mechanical failures, that cat can win every race.
And you know what? Jack Roush has to be feeling good about that race car up there within less than 10 laps of leading this race with all the motor problems. There you see Jack Roush there. Jeff Burton, their teammate, losing a motor early in the race. He has to feel good right now. And I bet he can't wait to get back to the shop to tear these engines apart.
Yeah, and he's got Mark up there in fourth place, too. So, I mean, he's had it. You know, got a lot of cars going to have some trouble.
It's been feast or famine for Kurt Busch this year. Second at Daytona, second at Rockingham, out of the race at Vegas and Atlanta, and a win at Darlington, perhaps.
I don't know. I wouldn't count it as a win, man, because that 32 is coming, I'm telling you.
For the 24s in DW, they're pulling out the fender on the right front, changing all 4 tires. He's good to go.
4 races at Darlington have been determined by a last lap pass. Joe Weatherly, Leroy Yarborough, Darrell Waltrip, and Dale Earnhardt were the fellows who did it.
37 is buzzing his stuff bad off the corner today. If y'all are catching in the line.
Blaney a little kicks the back end out.
He's going to catch 97, and we'll be right there, buddy.
And what they're telling Dave Blaney is it looks like Ricky Craven will catch Kurt Busch.
Right now is make no mistakes. You can't catch him, and he can't catch you.
Oh, come on, get out of the way, get out of the way.
And the hopes will be while they're racing side by side, he can get up there with these guys, but they better hurry. 5 laps to go. But Ricky Craven is only a half a second back. They have fairly clean racetrack in front of them.
Craven's faster by far, and I tell you, he's got time. It's going to be really exciting. Really exciting. Craven is so good through 3 and 4.
And he is all the way against that wall through 3 and 4.
I think he's just using that to hold him in the racetrack, because here he comes, baby.
4 laps to go this time.
Last time it happened here on the last lap, 1987. Dale Earnhardt beat Bill Elliott. 1979 when Darrell beat Richard Petty on the last lap.
Yeah, and put the old crossover move on him, and that could happen again today.
Jeff Gordon's problems continue. He has to come back to pit road.
Watch Craven. Watch Craven on this end of the racetrack. Really gets off of turn 4 hard. Here he comes. He's there. He'll make the move on him. Going down into turn 1, he's going to put the move on him.
3 laps to go.
Craven's going to, the thing that Craven is really good, he's good in 3 and 4. Looks like they're pretty even on this end of the racetrack.
Yeah, he don't really pull away from him coming off turn 2, but right here going down into turn 3, this is where we'll watch him. 2.5 laps to go.
Watch this. Here he goes. Craven gets that high right out next to that wall. Watch.
Right there.
Close.
Right there in the middle.
Cuts down. He's going to make it down. He's going to get down under him. That's not the way to do it. I don't know. Come on, baby. Come on.
Side by side. 2 laps to go. Somebody's got to give. Getting into turn 1.
Nobody. And in the wall goes Busch.
That was not a very good idea.
Look, the crossover move. He got into it.
Come on, clear. Good job, man. Hang in there.
And here comes Blaney. Blaney is now the best car on the track.
Oh, baby. I'm telling you, Kurt Busch is not going to give up the win.
No, he's not. They'll be coming to the white flag this time. Ricky Craven's not going to give up either.
Come on, Ricky.
He gets that run on the high side right there. Kurt Busch looks like he's struggling with his race car.
Here he comes. Here we go again. He's going to wait on him. He's going to put the crossover on it. He realized that wasn't a good move that last time.
White flag.
Here he goes. He's going to try to slide under him here. Come on, baby.
And Blaney's coming.
Both these cars are driving terrible right now. Half a lap to go.
Nah, they're driving good. Come on, baby. You can do it on this end of the speedway. Come off the 4 and get up alongside of him.
Half a mile to go.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Who's going to get off?
Here he comes. Here he comes. He's got him this time.
It's going to be a drag race. Wow. They touch. They touch.
Craven got him. Craven got him.
Craven got him.
And
Craven. All right. What a finish.
have you ever?
No, I've never.
Wow.
What a finish.
happy group right there.
That's one great race. I'm going to tell you, it's the goodest race I've ever seen at Darlington.
Scott Miller gets his first win as a crew chief.
Pontiac gets a win. Kyle Wells' engine program gets a win.
First year for that engine program.
And for the 5th time in Darlington history, a race is settled with a last lap pass. We didn't have a last lap pass for the win last year. That's the end of that.
That was at the start finish line pass there. What a race.
I got to see this again.
I do too. Let's watch.
Coming off turn 4 onto the front stretch. That's about as close as it'll get right there.
And this right here, I don't know what kept them from both wadding them up down here in turn 1, but bam, oh boy, Craven really shot out into him.
It is amazing they didn't wreck after they crossed the start-finish line.
Darrell, if instead of Busch coming down into Craven, if he stays straight, does he beat Craven?
I don't think he had any choice, Mike, because Craven came off the bottom and really slammed into him. I think they got hooked together and couldn't get apart.
Look at Craven in there. Look at him fighting that steering wheel.
And it's a good thing that Pontiac's got the kick out on the nose.
Yeah, that was the difference.
But he wouldn't have won.
Look at how close this finish is. Right there. Wow.
Oh, baby.
And I'm going to tell you what, they didn't even need seats in these grandstands because nobody was sitting down.
And nobody's leaving. Look at this, right to the line. How close can you get it?
But now, what's really, when they get on down here, I mean, I thought they were both going to wad him up and they'd have to take him to victory circle on the rollback.
Steve Burns with the runner-up.
All right, thanks, Mike. Kurt Busch, that was a hell of a race at the end. Tell us your point of view. Tell us about the last lap, last corner.
I had to get a lead. The power steering went away, and I've never felt a heavier car in the world. We dug and dug and dug, and like 10 to go, it finally just gave up altogether. And the car was so tight I couldn't hang on. And you know, it was an awesome race. I didn't give him room in 1, and he didn't give me room out of 4. It's the way it's supposed to be. I mean, this was some hard-fought racing.
Kurt, when you came across the start-finish line hooked together with a 32, did you know who got there first?
We came out of 4, and the wheel snapped out of my hands because I had no power steering. So it looked like I turned into him, and I grabbed all the wheel I could to turn it back to the right. And I looked at his 8-post, and it was right here with my 8-post. So, you know, it's tough. We finished second again, and, you know, all the congratulations to the Rubbermaid team on what they do, all the hard work that goes into it. You know, we're just missing one little piece, and if we can get a full commitment and make sure that we run every weekend like we're supposed to, we can win some races. Thanks, Phil.
All right, let's go back up to the booth.
Kurt Busch will climb from 14th to 6th in the NASCAR top 10. Look at this finish.
He climbed to the top of my list.
Here's the whole last lap. Craven out of control, Busch into the wall.
I thought Craven had him here, but Busch doesn't give up on him, gives you a little shot, gets him loose.
Had to get completely out of the throttle.
Yep.
Look how far Kurt pulls away from him right there.
But Kurt couldn't get back in the gas either off of 2, so here comes Craven, got some momentum. Here I come, boogity, boogity, boogity. And watch out, baby. This end of the racetrack, Craven was so good down here.
Boy, look at the run he got on the high side right there.
And he comes to the white flag and has one more opportunity.
And here's what he knew this time. He said, okay, I made the mistake last lap. I tried to pass him going into 1. It didn't work. He's not going to give me that line. I'm going to set him up down here where I know I'm good. So he lays off of him, gets a run on him right here, because he knows he's better in 3 and 4. And where would you want to be better? You're coming to the start-finish line, best to be good in 3 and 4. Here he goes. He gets up there. Now, watch him nail the gas. Makes a run up on him. He says, I got to go to the bottom. Busch wiggles a little bit, and here he comes. And Craven just, bam, got loose. And if Kurt hadn't been there, I think he'd hit the wall.
8 wheels was better than 4 right there.
Got that right, baby. This is some great racing, man.
And for all you fans out there that says NASCAR racing has been boring lately, take this.
I'm telling you.
Like those cars were welded together.
Well, you think about Kurt Busch and Dale Jarrett at Rockingham. Now Kurt Busch and Ricky Craven here today.